Hello and welcome to Veterans Medals Workshop. I'm your host, Frank Foster. Glad to have you with us today. We have an interesting and unique show. The first time ever, we're going to take a look at the awards of the Bundeswehr, of the German Armed Forces, that American military personnel can earn and wear. We'll take a look at the Marksmanship Awards in bronze, silver, and gold. A very handsome award for enlisted personnel and non-commissioned officers. We'll take a look at the Proficiency Badge, which is, it's a very handsome badge, and it takes a lot of work to earn it, and where it goes on the American uniform if you can earn it. We'll take a look at the German Sports Abzeichen, or the Sports Medal. It used to be really, really small, and I'll show you the variations from the 60s, 70s, and 80s as opposed to the one that's issued now. And then we'll take a look at the parachute badges of the German Army, the Fallschirmjägers, in bronze, silver, and gold. I think you'll find it very interesting. We'll also take a look at the German Cross of Honor, which was awarded to a number of Americans in Afghanistan, and the German campaign medals, which differ significantly from U.S. campaign medals. I think you'll find that very interesting. So, come on, let's take a look. Oh, by the way, if you enjoy these shows, please give us a like and subscribe. It'll keep us on the air. And let me know your comments. No comments on my bad German, though. Okay, let's go take a look.
German Armed Forces Badge for Weapons Proficiency is a decoration awarded to the German military personnel of all grades, but it's only allowed to be worn by enlisted members. And the regulations point out that it's a decoration for weapons proficiency for enlisted soldiers. Officers can receive the award, but they cannot wear it. Allied military personnel can also qualify for the award, and it comes in 3 levels: bronze, silver, and gold. And it requires the firing of or qualifications with the German rifle, the G36, and the P8 pistol to qualify. And I think paratroopers, in order to qualify, also have to qualify with the light machine gun. Yes, for the Allies, you have to shoot with both weapons, the G36 and the P8, to qualify. There is no marksmanship badge for just one weapon qualification. So if you achieve gold with the rifle at the standards, but you only shoot bronze with the pistol, then you only earn the weapons qualification badge in bronze, and it can only be worn by enlisted men and non-commissioned officers in the United States Army. Here's a nice example of a U.S. Army non-commissioned officer in the infantry wearing his German or Bundeswehr weapons qualification badge in bronze. Shown here, starting on your left in bronze, silver, and gold, is the German Armed Forces Badge for Military Proficiency, and it's a decoration awarded and worn by German service members of all ranks. Allied members can also be awarded the badge, and the U.S. Army approves it for wear on the uniform. To earn it, the requirement to earn the badge is pretty demanding. It requires an evaluation report from your commanding officer saying that you're physically fit and morally fit to take the test. And then you have to pass a first aid course and combat life-saving training. And then an MBC test, which is nuclear biology and chemical. And then take a basic physical fitness test. The basic physical fitness test requires a 110-meter sprint in under 60 seconds, a flexed arm hang, and a 1,000-meter sprint under 6 minutes and 30 seconds. You have to pass a marksmanship qualification test with one of the Bundeswehr's weapons, and, then there's a foot march with a rucksack. It has at least 33 pounds in it, and if you want to qualify for the bronze, you got to do 6 kilometers in 60 minutes. Silver is 9 kilometers in 90 minutes, and gold requires 12 kilometers in 120 minutes. Oh, and then to top it off is a 100-meter swim in military uniform that you have to complete in at least 4 minutes, and at the end of the swim, still in the pool, you've got to remove your uniform and, without touching the sides of the pools. U.S. Army officers, non-commissioned officers, and enlisted personnel who qualify for the proficiency badge can wear it as shown here. The parachute badge of the Bundeswehr in the Federal Republic of Germany is awarded in bronze after the completion of the basic course and 5 parachute jumps. It becomes silver after 20 jumps and is awarded in gold after 50 jumps. The badge features a stylized parachute surrounded by a wreath of oak leaves, which are flanked on the left and right side by stylized wings. Officers, non-commissioned officers, and enlisted members of the U.S. Army who earn the Fallschirmjäger badge may wear one foreign parachute badge on their right side over the pocket, as shown here. And just to add a little history to the Fallschirmjäger badge, we'll take a look at the Wehrmacht badges from World War II. During World War II, the 1st German paratroopers belonged to the Luftwaffe, and their parachute badge is shown on the left, a diving eagle holding a swastika with a laurel and oak leaf surrounding. The Wehrmacht formed its own parachute forces, and it had a badge that was similar, but it had the eagle and the swastika at the top of a wreath. The badge was denazified in 1957 and awarded to Fallschirmjägers in the Bundeswehr, but it was soon replaced by the bronze, silver, and gold version shown just a little earlier. Shown on your left is a ribbon of the current German sports badge, or Abzeichen, and on your right is a copy of a ribbon of the German Lifesaving medal. A full-size version of the ribbon is shown in the lower left, and we'll take a look at the badges in just a moment. The German sports badge is shown here in bronze, silver, and gold, starting on your left, is known as the German National Sports Badge and was first created in the year 1913 and is one of the oldest awards of Germany still in active circulation. There are different requirements for age and gender, but basically you have to pass a swimming test of up to 200 meters. You have to demonstrate a high jump or long jump. You have to make a 400 or 1,000-meter run. You've got to do a shot put, throw, and certain qualifications, a 100-meter swim, and an endurance of a 3,000 to 5,000-meter run. The lifeguard badge, as shown on the right, is awarded after completing a lifeguard course, and the classes are silver and gold, and they are allowed to be worn on the German uniform, but not on Allied uniforms. An example of the German sports medal and life-saving medal as awarded in the 60s and 70s is shown beneath an American ribbon rack, and you can, they were not authorized at the time, by the way, and you can see the difference in the size of the ribbons, both in height and width. Earlier version of the German sports medal is shown here, and you can see it has a different design before it was taken over by the Olympic Committee. The German Medal of Honor, or the Bundeswehr Cross of Honor for Bravery, is awarded for courageous behavior in the face of extraordinary danger to life and limb in the fulfillment of the military mission. On your left is the Bundeswehr's Cross of Honor in gold. It can be awarded for 20 years of outstanding service. There are variations of it in silver and bronze for lesser years of service. And in the center is a Cross of Honor for German Armed Forces of a special design for extraordinary individual achievement at the risk of one's life. And to the right of that is a special honor medal that was awarded to the combat rescue helicopters of the U.S. Army that came to the aid of German paratroopers that were fighting their way out of a big ambush in Afghanistan. And here's a photograph that shows the presentation of the 12 honored crosses to U.S. Army personnel in Afghanistan. Shown here is another honor medal of the German Armed Forces. On the back side are the words written for special merit, Bundeswehr, and the medal can be rewarded after 7 months of outstanding service and is occasionally presented to American soldiers. And we'll wind up today by taking a look at the German Armed Forces Deployment Medal. It's a decoration of the Bundeswehr, and it's awarded to all German soldiers regardless of rank. And it's the only type of German campaign medal awarded. And the only difference in each medal is the campaign bar worn on the medal and the ribbon. The bronze medal on the left with a campaign bar for Afghanistan was awarded for 30 days in theater. The silver campaign medal, which is next, was awarded with for Kosovo, and it was for 360 days in theater, while the gold medal with the campaign bar for Iraq was awarded for 690 days or more in theater. Shown on the right is the German Combat Action Medal of the Bundeswehr, which was introduced in 2010. And the difference is that the combat version on the far right, as I pointed out, differs slightly from the standard grades in that the medal is always golden with a black and red rim and a black eagle. Occasionally, the Bundeswehr will present a combat action medal to an American soldier as shown here, but it's not authorized to be worn on the American uniform.
Oh, and special thanks to Hauptgefeiter Meyer of the Bundeswehr for providing a number of the illustrations and images and the information that you've seen today. Thank you.
If you'd like to see more parachute badges, check out our video, 50 Famous Parachute Badges, available for you on YouTube.
Thanks for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the show, and if you did, please subscribe and give us a like. See you next time on Veterans Medals Workshop.